Right, it's time to discuss the new Sky show, Smart TV, which airs. Is it tonight or tomorrow?
It's tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Rob Beckett, Smart TV.
Right, it's going to be a fast-paced comedy panel discussing the magic of TV with the great Alison Hammond, Josh Widdicombe as team captains. They'll definitely be better than McCoist on Question of Sport, who cheated, by the way. He used to write the answers on his
factually correct though, Rob. But
at least he was on it to give it a go, Alan.
Yeah, good point. Good point. And hopefully, how do you know?
Good at something you've never been invited on, Alan.
You're too
young. Ali McCoist.
How do you know I wasn't on it? You're too young.
Like I was on a Question of Port.
The host of the show is a brilliant comedian. Well, he was a big Arsenal fan, Rob Beckett, who joins us now. Morning, Rob.
How are you, Rob?
Yeah, good to be here.
Right, tell us all about the new show.
We're
excited.
Show. Okay, it's a quiz show, comedy quiz show, made by people that never mind the buzzcocks, so they know what they're doing. It's me hosting, Alison Hammond, Josh Widdicombe, loads of famous people off the telly. You can play along at home. It's really funny. What else are you going to do on a Thursday night apart from sit next to your partner, scrolling TikTok, not talking?
Correct.
Stick it on the telly. And then buy a ticket to Draft My Tour. See you next time, lads. I'm going. I've done what I needed to do.
9 o'clock. How long's it? Is it an hour show?
An hour show, yeah. Well, you're busy.
Lovely. Wow.
You've only got 40 minutes.
I'm on TikTok.
So he's heavy into TikTok.
I wouldn't want to see your For You page, Alan.
So tell us about the composition of the show. How's it work? How's it operate?
Composition, all right, Alan. Give me a chance. It's only 20 past 9. Traditional panel show. I'm the host, right? Then we've got Alison and Josh. We get guests on. We've had David Tennant, Doctor Who, David Morrissey from The Walking Dead, Richard Ayoade, Romesh, John Richardson. Great lineup of people. Super funny, but it's actually a proper quiz. You can laugh along at home.
Yeah. Just
watch it, make up your mind. And even if you don't want to watch it, just press record because it all adds up, and then hopefully get another series.
Tell me, who was, when you were a kid growing up,
a
comedian, right?
Yeah,
when you were going to be a comedian, who was your favourites?
Billy Connolly.
It's got to be
the best. He's the best ever. Ever. So I loved him. Also loved Richard Pryor. But I liked Alan Davis and Peter Kay because they were sort of like normal blokes from working class backgrounds talking about normal stuff. With Billy, he was a bit of a mad, eccentric, like played the banjo and all that. And then Richard Pryor was this crazy American guy. But seeing like Peter Kay and Alan Davis, like, you can just talk about normal stuff. Yeah. You don't have to have this mad background. But so I love Billy, and I love how he had his jokes, but he would just connect with the audience and just talk. He would go in and say whatever was needed to be said to be funny. And he never really wrote it all out and had it structured. The best story about him is he used to have a backdrop on one of his tours that just had loads of random words, and it looked like a mad thing, but it was his set. Amazing, so he'd just turn round if he needed something and go like, it would be like, woman on a bus story. Just have woman on a bus. And he got, right, boom, I'll do that one now. And that's how I like to do it. So, I'm buzzing to be back on tour. It's my favourite thing to do. We've got this big old tour, Giraffe.
When does it start?
Starts in November and it runs through to the London Palladium in January 2026. So
now, who's on the tour with you?
Months?
Is it a solo? Are you on your own in the tour?
Just me. It'll be 2 after me, so I'll go out and do a bit, have a break, do a bit more. But it's my favourite thing to do.
All over UK?
All over UK, going to Australia as well, up in Scotland. We've got Edinburgh and Aberdeen on sale. Glasgow's going on sale soon, but it's selling out. So robbeckettcomedy.com, get your tickets, see you there. And if you think, it's the best thing I do, stand-up. So if you think, I quite like him on telly. If you quite like me on telly, you'll love me on stage.
Is that where you're happiest?
Yeah. Well,
on stage,
probably at home watching the football, not working and still getting paid. That's my happiest. But second happiest is on stage. It's quality. When you've got a show that you know works and you love to do it and you can like react to the crowd and you go out and you've got this sold out theatre, the excitement in that room and you're in this beautiful theatre. So I can't believe that.
Do you get excited if it's a big theatre, or are you quite happy doing it to maybe 600?
Yes, that still works. That's brilliant. But if you're in like, say you're up in like Glasgow on a Saturday night, there's King's Theatre, 2,000 people, and also as well, up in Glasgow, they don't really want a bloke from South East London to be funny. No Glaswegian wants their favourite comic to be a bloke from London, really, deep down. It's Kevin Bridges and Billy, I get it. But I quite like to go, right, well, you're not sure, but I'm going to get you. And that, for me, is the buzz.
Do you know my favourite ever story? Up in Glasgow, Mike and Bernie Winters were doing it, right?
Yeah. Snowbiz was the dog, wasn't it?
And Mike, I think they might have been playing the Kings.
Yeah.
And Mike used to go out and do 5-10 minutes before the actual show started. And see, Mike Winters goes out, nothing, right? Absolutely nothing happened. And then through the curtain, Bernie Winter sticks his head, and all of a sudden, as a voice comes through the front row, oh Jesus, there's another one.
They're a tough crowd, Glasgow, but when you get them and you prove, because they're funny people.
Yeah.
Once you prove
they're tough. Have you been to Aberdeen before?
Aberdeen's tough, and also Liverpool's tough.
Yeah.
But it's only because it's a funny place. But once you prove yourself, then they let you in.
Tell me about your work. Have you got guys that help you, or are you sitting, for example, watching the telly and bang, something goes into your head and you go, that was funny, let's a sketch round that.
So I'll live my life, and if it's like you had a busy day, you ring your mate, you go, and then you tell them, and then they laugh. I go, oh, there's something there, and then that builds, so it becomes a little thing that sort of grows. It's normally stories about my parents and stuff like, you know what I mean, and stuff. So it just grows. I think, oh, that's a funny angle. And I go for a walk, and it all comes in and stuff like that, and then I just go out and tell it on stage, and then it evolves. And
isn't it funny though, Rob? Generally speaking, and if I'm wrong, I know you'll tell me. It's the real life things that are funny. Things that actually happen.
That was Billy Connolly, wasn't it? That was Billy.
Well, that's the thing. Because what you're trying to do is connect everyone in the room. Because you want everyone in that room to go, that's what, that's what they're like. And then if you're getting frustrated by your parents, you've got a joke about your parents, you want everyone to go, yeah, my mum does that, or my dad does. And then you giving that energy and delivering it. They're like living through that delivery of it. And just, so if you can go out into a beautiful theatre in Glasgow, wherever you are, bring the audience together and they all laugh at once. That's magic. And especially if it's happening in that moment with that crowd rather than prepared.
So, Rob, what about Arsenal? Free scoring, entertaining, the noise now.
I was on Saturday, mate.
Brilliant. Fantastic, great atmosphere.
So I don't think I should have opinions on football anymore, because originally I was Arteta out, and I stuck with that for quite a long time. Because I'd rather be wrong than a hypocrite. A month ago, me and Romesh had, I'd probably say, a 3-hour text conversation about how much we need a striker. Arteta don't know what he's doing. We can't score. We're a joke. This is pathetic. Who's going to win the league without scoring goals? Now we're the highest scoring team in the league, and we scored 25 goals.
You went on your own on that. There are a lot of people saying that.
Well, I said it myself.
I know, but I'm just going to. It's harder for you because of the show you do, but I'm just not going to have an opinion now. But I'm still Arteta out. He ain't won nothing, has he? I'll be one of your calls. He ain't won nothing, has he, boys? He ain't won nothing.
Can they win it though?
Do you know? Do you know what? I had a little bit of hope inside me until I saw that Haaland scored 5 last night, and I was like, oh no. It's sort of like. It feels like with Man City and especially Liverpool, it's sort of like, you're going out, when you're young, you go out with the boys, you go and chat to a few girls like that. You're like, oh, hello, she seems like she quite likes me. Then you're like, your 6'3" ripped mate walks in. You're like, oh no, that's over, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll go to another table.
But
he's going to clean up.
Even when he was missing a few, Ali, he was almost. The goals.
I know he's
unbelievable.
Yeah. He's a machine. Do you know who's I think's key for the Arsenal? I know they've got Saka and Odegaard, brilliant. 2 centre backs, mate.
Oh yeah.
I think Gabriel and Sully, but I've got to stay fit and got to stay in the side.
Yeah, 100%. They really shore it up. I love Zinchenko, but I do feel like we're a bit weak on the left. But they've put Kiwi War in.
Right.
I think that's say. So who's been a bit more solid. But like Jorginho came out, it was unbelievable.
Different class.
By the way, have you watched that Married to the Game show?
No.
On Amazon Prime it's Jorginho. You've got to watch it.
So about it.
It's Riyad Mahrez, Jorginho, and it's about their partners, about the wags. It's unbelievable. And I'm just like watching Jorginho, like he's at home and his wife's organised this party with.
I know.
She's ordered like 65 kilograms of lemons. He's walking about. I'm like, mate, can we calm down on the lemons? I'm trying to win the league here. Let Jorginho have a lie in.
Thank God you said lemons there.
You got to hit the L, haven't you, when you're talking about someone's wife there? Lemons.
So you're a big fan of the Cundy and O'Hara boys, aren't you?
Yeah, so I do.
They love Arsenal, them too.
I do love the old Cundy and O'Hara. But it's the old double act.
Taste, I've got to say to you.
Yeah, it's quite. It's sort of like, because have you got dogs? You know, you've got dogs, but they're not. You've always got one dog that's not quite right. Do you know what I mean? But it's endearing. So I quite like that, But I do think, when he does that thing, what's it going? Oh, you watching and all that? I thought it was a bit harsh when Arsenal lost to a worldie in the last minute of the game against Porto. Save it for a 3-0 drubbing. But no, I do quite. It's sort of like quite endearing, aren't they, Cundy and O'Hara? It's nice that you give them a bit of work late at night. Do you know what I mean? Keeps them off the street. Is that a community service thing, or is it? How does it work?
Normally when people are hammered, they're just coming back home.
Yeah,
they can't find the bedroom.
Yeah,
I'll put the radio on.
I find they're best to listen to drunk or exhausted.
They've got their own special audience, to be fair.
Very unique crowd.
Tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, Sky, Smart TV.
Sky and Now TV, Rob Beckett Smart TV, me, Josh, Alison Hammond, Giraffe on tour nationwide.
Brilliant.
RobBeckettComedy.com. Get yourself some tickets. And also, it's going to 2026. The tickets are reasonably priced for now. With inflation going the way it is, I'm an investment. This is an NFT. You could sell that for double in a few years. I'm like one of them traders you get on. You know, you swipe up. There's some geezer in a Porsche telling you what to do with investments.
We need to get you on again. He's brilliant.
Well, yeah, you start paying me, I might turn up more.
It's just effortless. No, you're having a giraffe. Paying you. You're having
Andy don't even get paid, does he?
9:30.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.